Get ready. Trump flipped on us. Larry Fink flipped on us. Jamie Dimon, I believe, eventually will flip on us. And the very thing that they all disregarded, the very thing that they all said was used for money laundering, is now going to be part of the new financial system. In today's video, I'm just going to give you a stark reminder of what they said in the past, and we're going to show you what they're saying now and how quickly, as you look this way, the whole narrative changes this way. So I'm going to show you a couple videos, just a fun, entertaining video today, sharing with you how they're going crazy on Trump in the media because they're talking about he was against Bitcoin. And he necessarily wasn't against cryptocurrency, but he did say in the past that he is pro US dollar, which we all are. I'm pro US dollar as well. But they're all seeing something that the media is not telling us, guys. Think about this. The video that I did yesterday, think about this. How many of you have seen all over the media that Turkey is getting ready to leave NATO to go to BRICS? Do you see that on media? No. They're not showing you what is actually happening, guys. There is a de-dollarization happening. I'm not saying the US dollar is going to collapse, but there's a transition in your financial system. There's a reason why they all flipped on us to Bitcoin being a flight to quality. So we're going to watch a couple videos here, and I'm going to bring you all the way back to a video with Tika Tawori and Glenn Beck that it's almost like scrubbed off the internet. So I'll give credit to the person who still has it on there. It's a little fuzzy, but it seems like the video has been scrubbed off the internet. If you guys can find it, it was Glenn Beck and Tika Tawori where he broke down at a detailed level exactly how this happens and basically how we're all being played. But check this video out. The media is going nuts on Trump around their announcement on Monday because they flipped on us, right? They flipped from cryptocurrencies a fraud, it's used for money laundering, to we want a piece of this business.
Normally, I would tell you to turn up the volume for a segment like this, but I don't want you to because I might scream. Donald Trump has previously called cryptocurrency a
No, go ahead, scream. Let it out, girl. Let it out.
Scam. But in the last few months, he has changed his tune and even announced his own crypto exchange platform called World Liberty Financial. He explained how his sons got him interested in digital currency in an interview on Twitter Spaces tonight. I listened to it, so you don't have to, but here's just a bit.
My kids, Barron knows so much about this.
Right.
Eric, and Barron's a young guy, but he knows it. He talks about his wallet. He's got 4 wallets or something. And I'm saying, what is a wallet? Explain this to me. But he knows this stuff inside out. And Eric and Don know it so well.
They do.
It's almost like younger people know it a lot better than older people. But I have a lot of respect for them. They've shown great judgment, all of them.
Okay. So you can get pissed all you want, ma'am. All due respect. But guess what? The younger generation knows what's going on. We need to start paying attention to what they're doing, how they transact, how they communicate. The baby boomers are waking up, some of them, to the fact that this is going to flip. As Larry Fink says, we need to rethink retirement. Now, this is Larry Fink. And so she was right because Trump did flip on us. But remember, this is 6 years ago. This is Larry Fink 6 years ago. Listen to what he said about crypto.
Have you developed a view on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? And what is BlackRock doing about them?
Well, I believe in blockchains. We're looking at many blockchains. We created provider Aladdin, which is really a blockchain between us and our clients.
But that's the underlying technology.
But it's a private blockchain, okay? But we believe if we create more and more flow through information by having all the different reference points of a transaction being systematized, that's good. Related to cryptocurrencies, I'm a big believer in the potential of what a cryptocurrency can do. You see huge opportunities in it, but what we're talking about today, it's really much more of a speculative. People are speculating on it, but most importantly, what I think about most of these cryptocurrencies, it just identifies how much money laundering there is being done in the world, how much people are trying to move currencies from one place to another. So I actually believe you're seeing the demand for it. But let's be clear: if we created a true global digital currency, I hate the word crypto, a digitized currency, then then you would not have money laundering anymore. You would have
Key. Listen to what he's about to say.
everything understood. Everything would be flowing through. Everything would be identified. You could see all the application, except I'm horrified on one point. How do we preserve the system from cyber problems? Because if the whole world is using this one network for financial transaction, it presents a lot of systemic risk.
Is it time yet for BlackRock to either trade in digital assets or digital virtual currencies, if you prefer, or to create a product for your clients?
We're not hearing any demand from any of our clients other than maybe some speculative stuff. We're being asked that question, but it's more of like a venture capital type of interchange. But we're not hearing clients saying we want to use this as an asset class. No,
It's not in.
Okay, that was 6 years ago. Now this is 11 months ago. So 5 years in, let's see how his tune has changed. Ready? You guys got to pay attention. As you look this way, there's another narrative going on this way.
of anything. I think it's just an example of the pent-up interest in crypto. And we're hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. I mean, when you think about, I think some of this rally.
Remember what he said, there's no interest at all. But this is 5 years later. We're hearing from people around the world and their interest in crypto.
Is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the, all the issues around the Israeli war now.
So now Bitcoin is quality. It's no longer money laundering. It's a flight to quality.
Global terrorism. And I think there's more people running into a flight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
There you go. The big change, right? Went from no clients want access to it to clients all over the world want access to it, to it being used for money laundering, to a flight to quality. So we're going to go back. This was years ago. I don't know. This video was 5 years ago, but I think this was around the same time Larry Fink and Jamie Dimon were saying that cryptocurrency is used for money laundering. It's a fraud. There was a big talk about it 7 years ago, which is interesting. And Trump also said 7 years ago, we're going to be on an even playing field sooner than we know it. And now he announced his Liberty Financial DeFi system. It's a DeFi blockchain system. Okay. So this is respect to CRIPTO online. I don't know if this video has been scrubbed off the internet. So this is a little fuzzy, but listen to the context. So this is Tika Tori and Glenn Beck talking about the Bitcoin crashes, but how this stuff works.
Amazon crashes.
Okay, so these are Amazon.
Do you have Bitcoin?
Yeah, we need the Bitcoin chart.
We are
All right,
so good.
they'll come
They'll
up
find
later.
it. Okay.
Yeah. So what I want to talk about now is one of the key lessons I learned from being involved in the market so long is rather than listening to what people are saying, look at what they are doing.
Correct.
So this is what we should look at, and this is what I want people to focus on now. Billionaire hedge fund manager Stephen Cohen, who's worth between $12 to $14 billion, by far the smartest hedge fund manager in the world, I would say of the last century, is buying Bitcoin. $6,800 buying Bitcoin. Mark Lazary, Avenue Capital Group, worth about $1.7 billion, has put 1% of his net worth into Bitcoin at around this price, $7,500. Andreessen Horowitz.
Mark Andreessen.
That's right, Mark Andreessen. An early investor in Airbnb, Skype, Facebook, just launched a Coinbase just launched a $300 million fund. Wellington Capital, they have $1 trillion in assets, are starting to get involved in Bitcoin futures. Susquehanna, the 12th largest trading firm by volume, they now have their own Bitcoin custody department, their own trading department, and they're trading Bitcoin and Ethereum. Goldman Sachs, this new CEO, David Solomon, the most pro-Bitcoin / cryptocurrency guy on Wall Street. The most pro
Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs. He's the new CEO. He's coming into power shortly. BlackRock, this announcement just came out, the world's biggest asset manager. Now, last year, Larry Fink says, oh, you know what cryptocurrency and Bitcoin's good for?
Yeah.
Money laundering and drug dealers.
Right.
So again, if you look at what he's saying, you're going to sell your Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
You're going to say, oh, this is all BS. But guess what is happening now? They're going to launch an ETF. They're looking at an exchange traded fund.
Right.
that will allow allow anybody with a brokerage firm to make it as easy as hitting a buy button to go out and buy Bitcoin. So you've got to look at this preponderance of evidence.
Digest that, guys. Digest that. That was 5 to 6 years ago. And now we're here. That was really pie in the sky, tinfoil hat back then when we were talking about this. And now we're here. We have the Bitcoin ETF. Okay. Eventually, we'll probably have an XRP ETF. Eventually, Bitcoin will probably be pulled under the treasury. Countries are vying and scrambling to get Bitcoin. The reason why is because 94% of the supply is gone. 6% is left. That's it. Only 1 million Bitcoins are left. Only 450 are mined a day. And every 4 years, it becomes more scarce on the rewards to mine it, and it makes it more valuable. Monetary systems last about 80 to 100 years. In America, the Federal Reserve came in 1913, and the US dollar's collapsed 97 to 98% since the Federal Reserve was created. Since 1971, we detached from the gold standard, making our money fake. And now in 2024, we have more debt than we have income in America. Our taxes, they don't even collect enough taxes from Americans to pay the interest on the debt. So if you can't pay the interest on the debt that you have in America, and you have more debt than you have income, and the only way to fix the system is to monetize debt, print more money, and lower interest rates, what do you think that's going to do to inflation in America? Why do you think that now Larry Fink, Donald Trump, Cynthia Loomis, RFK, it doesn't matter if Kamala wins, they are going to have to be pro-crypto. It is the only thing that can fix this system, or it was created strategically to fix the system, and we got played, making it think it was some decentralized thing, and it's going to come right back up underneath the centralized system. Oh, am I back? There we go. I didn't mean to hit that button. So I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, but what I do know is when they tell you to look this way, you got to look this way. What I do know is that from 2020 to 2022, that radically changed my family's life. And from 2024 to 2026, we are going to completely change our family's life because we do the opposite of the 99%. We're not in this to get rich quick. We're getting this to get wealthy for sure. So you got to have a game plan, guys. We got to have a game plan. I know it's difficult. I know when you look at the media and you look at the news and all the FUD, they just told you, I just showed you that what they told you, they were doing the opposite. They were 100% doing the opposite. By the time it hits the media, it's too late. Who controls the media, guys? Do your research. It's been the same forever. The 1% always end up with the money. So you have to understand how money flows through the system. So how I do is I use money as currency. Okay, I've been doing some education videos. There's actually a section here on our YouTube channel. It's Coach JB's Education. I'm going deeper into education. You know, they're not as popular videos, but I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about on exactly what I do. It's all free information. You can take it and do what you want with it. But I share with you guys what I'm doing from my paradigm. I use the risk pyramid. I'm a heavy investor in cryptocurrency, but I understand that it's extreme speculative phase right now, which is fantastic. That's where you can make a lot of money. Okay. As it goes up, starting probably October, November, boom, it's going to go up. I'm pulling profits on the way up. I bring mine down the risk pyramid. I personally use insurance. I love insurance. I have policies ready to max fund, ready to rock and roll. Okay, following the same cycle I did from 2020 to 2022, I'll be max funding those policies. Okay, from there, that allows me to compound my money, it allows me to borrow against it tax-free, and it allows me to protect my principal. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, follow rule number 1, Warren Buffett. I love Warren Buffett's models. Okay, that brings it down to the bottom of this pyramid. My businesses are the greatest way to wealth. It absolutely is, guys. I have multiple companies in different sectors: information technology, attention, education. That's the greatest way to wealth, right? Having a job, trading time for money, and putting into a Roth and a 401k, you might do okay at retirement, but you're not really going to really build wealth. You have to be an active investor, or you have to be able to increase your earned income and take that earned income and multiply it. So that's what I do. So on Wednesday and Friday, I get paid by my businesses. I'm not buying a bunch of stuff. I'm reinvesting into the markets, hit the bull run. I'm going to pull down, and then I can't wait for the bear market. I'm the opposite of everybody else. I cannot wait for 2026 to 2029 because I'm going to accumulate as much as I can from 2026 to 2029. The bull run, schmull run is actually stressful. It's like, I'm going to pull profits, cool, hold 50% of my altcoins. I'm going to hold my 100% of my Bitcoin. I'll never sell it. And then 2026 to 2029, baby, I'm going to accumulate as much as humanly possible because I believe the big transition is 2030 and beyond. So I hope this information reaches you well. Sorry about that little flub up there. But yeah, so if you need any support at all, we get hundreds of messages. So I created a free resource for you guys. If you click the description of this video, click the needs assessment. Okay. If you fill that out, everybody asks me about how I insure my wealth, but it's about you. What do you need? So it's a needs assessment. Fill it out. My team can reach out to you around retirement strategies. Okay. So make sure you fill it out as detailed as possible. They'll text you, they'll call you, they email. It's a free consultation. We do not invest people's money. We do not have a crypto trading platform. That is not us. Those are scammers. We do not invest people's money. Never send anybody money pretending to be me. I hate that I have to say this on every video, but I'd rather protect you guys. So if somebody's communicating with you and asking about your crypto, it's not me. We do not help people with that. I provide free education, all that stuff out there. So, hope that helps. So fill out the needs assessment. That'll help you understand how we use insurance, and we'll find out what your needs are and help you with retirement strategies. So that's in the description of this video. In my social media platform, click the link. If you click the link, fill out needs assessment, and I have other resources in there as well. This is fun, guys. I don't know why I keep hitting the button. Love you guys. Warriors, rise. Get your shit together. Goodbye.